One of the details that's going in this room is old 2x4s from the house are going to be repurposed as faux beams in this room. So I'm going to attempt to hang one by myself. Because sometimes you need to get stuff done without the help. And I'm too impatient to see this done, so I'm gonna do it. So right here I've selected old timber from the house that's being used for the faux beams in this new porch room. So now I'm just finding out where my angles are gonna start and end and get that dialed in. I've already went through and picked the best face of each board, so I know which board is gonna go up and face down, what left and right side looks the best. And you could probably hear my cat yapping. So battery dies in the middle of filming. That's exactly what happened. Seven foot. This is my good side. So that being said, gonna find my angle. Which is 15 degrees. Making sure I'm marking the side that's not going to be visible and is not our good side. Let's get this sanded up. We'll do a dry fit and see. Should fit in just like that. Okay, let's go see if I did this right. All right, in true fashion, measure once, cut 3 to 4 times. So that's what we're gonna do. Gotta kick off a guesstimation of this much. It's gonna work out. All right, attempt 2, fits perfect-ish. I could probably take off just a little bit more, because the problem I'm learning as I do this, the roof's not straight. Not in a bad way, just there's a gap in the center. So I'm hoping to take just a little bit more off and maybe it will snug up to the ceiling a little bit better. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna have that problem with the other two, maybe the end ones, because of where it sits and it can't be flush, it dips up. It could be a multitude of problems. But all in all, like, hopefully it's just not noticeable from the ground that well. And it is 11 feet up in the air, so you shouldn't see it. Definitely with the black, the flat black eats up a lot of light. But I'm gonna trim off just a little bit more, see if I could get it to stick in there snugger. But I'm feeling good. I'm gonna show you where the gap is and try to figure out why it's like that. So you could see how that gap goes up. And then our screw split this. So I'll have to go through and reset this and also paint it. But you can see the gap that's here. And we're touching down here. So the only way that could go is if the roof was laying flatter or if I could bend wood like a sponge. So interesting, obviously learned this on the dry run, but did not expect it to be that out of whack. So who knows what is causing that? The way the joist is sitting, the way this angle works. It'll be interesting to see if the rest of the roof does that or not. We'll see. Cutting this old growth fresh, like, it smells so delicious. Like it smells so good. I want the whole house to smell like this. It's sweet and earthy and clean. It smells like cleaning products, like natural, like it smells so clean. Oh, it's just, I want to know how I could bottle that. I wish I knew exactly what kind of wood this was, species wise. But, whew, look at the grains on that. All right, we're ready to test fit beam 2 of 4. There's 4 beams going in. I think I'm gonna need help doing the center ones, just with balance. But I'm gonna go up and do a test fit. Like, hopefully it's good and we can lag it in. Since this is one of the nicer of the boards, when you enter the room, you're gonna be drawn to look this way. Definitely with some of the other features that are going in this room. So if this is gonna be a huge eyesight line, I wanted the best beams this way. And the first beam that I put up is the not nicer of all of them. So yeah, there's a method to the madness. And that is what design is all about. I don't know why. It's 7 foot 2 inches. It's measured at 7 foot 2 inches. Unless I measured the wrong point of the slope and not the longest point, which I must have measured this shortest point, which would subtract, like, yeah. So I will have to cut a piece and slide it in there like a piece of bread so it at least looks nice, because I only have 4 of these beams for these particular projects, so I can't redo it. Gotta work with what I got. It still looks fucking cool though, doesn't it? These are the moments when you're just like, why am I doing this? Why do I put myself through this? this piece is too thick. I will cut another one. It's also cracking from being too dry, and this is brittle. All right, let's try it. This is, by the way, the second one I've done because the last one was too thick. And I'm not cutting these with a miter saw. I'm cutting these with a hand saw because I don't want to get my miter saw out because I'm trying to be, I don't know. I don't want to say lazy, but I don't want to talk about it. The fourth time. I probably overcompensated and made this one a little bit too thin. But I'm sick of doing it. It's gonna work, but like, who are kidding? You could see that it's fixing an error. And that's frustrating. But it is what it is, right? And we will keep that in mind when we do our last two. I measured this one a little bit long on purpose so I could inch my way back, opposed to too much too soon. Woo! One more to go. Last beam to put into place. Good chance this is a little long and I'll have to reset it, but here goes. Honestly, it fits pretty good. Just laying on the floor, admiring the beams. Well, that wraps the beams. Pretty simple, this one. It wasn't very elaborate to do this project, but it makes such a big impact. These beams, faux beams, are a staple throughout the house. I have exposed joists. I've used some of these old 2x4s for like an architectural detail throughout the house. So with this room, the ceiling is painted the same color as the staircase. The beams tie in with the beams in the house. So part of my design with this addition was to carry the feeling of the house out to here as well. And I think this does it perfectly. Thank you so much for watching me put this part of the house together.